All right, now on my whiteboard, I have the word and us. But say I didn't know these words already. What could I do to figure out what these words are? Think for a minute in your head. I'll give you a few seconds, and then I'll kind of go over a strategy that we can use to read and spell words. All right, now one strategy that comes to mind for me is to find a part of this word that I know, okay? And one part of this word that I know if I take away the D, that this sight word is an. And if I add the D sound, D says duh, and I put it back together, and duh, and. So a strategy that you can use to spell and to read words is to break it up and find parts that you know. Another strategy could be just to sound out the word. So this is the word us, but say I didn't know that word or what it said. Okay, so we're going to sound it out. We know the letter U says and we know the letter S says S. So we're going to start with the first letter and sound it out, then sound out the second letter and put those sounds together to try to make a word. Us, us. And I like to run my finger under the word after I sound it out because it just helps me, okay? So that's some strategies that you can use to read a word. Say I wanted to write this word or even try to spell it using magnetic letters, but it wasn't already spelled for me. Say the letters were in the wrong order or I didn't have them at all, okay? We can still unscramble this word using our strategies. So if we know we're trying to make the word and, that's not the right way to spell it. But what we can do is we can think, what sound comes first? Let's say the word out loud. And. Well, I know that sound in the beginning that says an is an A, eh. And then what comes next? That sound is an N. So I'm going to drag down my N. And then what sound comes last? D. I know a D says D. So I can think about what letter comes first, next, and last just by sounding it out. Okay, let's try with this word. Say we want to write this word and we either don't have the letters or they're in the wrong order. Okay, we need the word us, and right now that does not say us. Let's think if we say the word us out loud, what sound comes first? Does S say No. What letter says The U. U says and that's the first sound I hear, so I'm going to put that letter first. Let's think about what letter comes next or what sound comes next. And S says, and that's the last sound I hear, so I'm going to put that letter last. Us. And I like to check it by running my finger under. Us. And these are strategies you can use at home when you're writing or when you're reading.